Hey guys, what's up? RascalRyan521 here to bring back another LEGO Star Wars MOC for you. And today this is a MOC requested by Joey Smith. You can check him out. He's left a few comments on my channel, so just kind of look through the comment section of my most recent videos. You'll probably find him. But he requested this MOC. This is my MOC of Obi-Wan versus Jango Fett on Kamino. And this is actually a pretty fun MOC to build. It's obviously, once again, temporary because it just uses, well, as you can see with the Kamino, the building section uses way too many of my white pillar pieces, which are very useful in MOCs. I found a bunch of those at the Pick-a-Brick wall one day, and I loaded like an entire container up with them. But I will admit, even with Episode 2's many flaws, this is actually a pretty awesome scene. I went back and rewatched it on YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, this is pretty awesome. This feels like Star Wars. So I actually do really like the scene. So yeah, I think this is a pretty cool little MOC, and let's get started. There's not a ton to show, considering like the vast majority of it is pretty much just the water base of it, but it's built on a big 32 by 32 blue base plate, the ones that for some reason LEGO doesn't sell anymore. But let's see, if we start over at the landing platform, we've got this big kind of like rounded off area. We've got some lights and whatnot. Got some just storage crates for whatever reason. I didn't have room for the Slave 1. I don't even have the blue Slave 1 either, so I didn't really bother putting that in. I just kind of made it like a minifigure scale platform. We've got this little antenna type of thing. It's supposed to be that little thing that Jango's jetpack crashes into and explodes. And then I've just got a patch of fire over here for no reason. And then I've got one of these like things, one of these little antenna things that kind of it overhangs off like the main base of it, if you know what I mean. I don't really know how to describe them as other than like these weird antenna looking things. So that's what that is. I just did my best recreating that. We've got Jango Fett flying over here. You got that cool fire illusion effect. And we've got him up here shooting at Obi-Wan. There's my custom Jango Fett. He's pretty basic. We've got him firing at Obi-Wan. So that's pretty cool. We've got this little bridge. This area kind of bridges the gap right here. With just some lights, and Obi-Wan is standing on a jumper. Like I said, you get some more lights and whatnot, some more tiles. Just kind of like a look at the platform. We've got the support beam right here. I thought about keeping the support beam off, but I just figured it was too, the base was too heavy. It would have never stood without it. Thought about maybe attaching it to the bridge, but even then this would have hung down too much, so I had no choice but to put it in the center of the, the center of like the landing platform. And the water down here is pretty basic. I did this part in like 5 minutes. But we just got some waves. You know, it's a little bit of a current going. You can even see the other side. We just got some bubbles and whatnot in the water. And then we got some more waves kind of like cracking against the building right here. It's made with a lot of these pillars. I don't think there's much on this side, but yeah, you can see you got a bigger wave back there and some more bubbles. So this side's pretty basic. And we've got some antenna and some random buttons, or not buttons, like random like machinery and whatnot up here. Probably actually my favorite part of this MOC. I'm gonna try and I came up with this idea when making this MOC, and I like it so much. When I destroy this, I'll probably incorporate this into another MOC of mine. But I just love that clear, made those see-through doors like that, kind of like they had on Kamino. I just think that looks really, really cool. So that looks really neat. They're pretty simple to make, actually. You can kind of like look at them right there. Just get a good view of them. Then, as I said, these are made with a lot of white pillar pieces. I just kind of wanted to make kind of like a little patch of the Kamino building. And on the inside, we've got really no detail at all, just kind of part of the roof. Thought about tiling it off in there, but I don't think I have many white tiles, so I just kind of forgot about it and never really got around to doing it. Then down here, we've just got, since this is Kamino, just kind of got like a clone patrolling, kind of like marching through the hallways. I guess I wasn't even gonna add a base to it, but I figured I just put something in there, you know, clone works. Like I say, just kind of patrolling the little area down there. And there's like more of the base of the water, just kind of give you some more looks at this thing. This is a very, very basic MOC. But yeah, I'm actually pretty proud of it. I think it looks really neat. I've got Please suggest more Star Wars MOCs for me to make. Like I said, anything. I prefer to do original trilogy, but prequel trilogy is fine too, considering they did have a lot more battles. But I do have an idea for a new MOC that I'm going to make. One of my favorite scenes in all of Star Wars. One of the best battle scenes in the movies, I would say. And it's the Battle of the Blockade Runner, kind of like the battle scene you see between the rebels and the stormtroopers on the one ship, the Blockade Runner, at the beginning of Episode 4. So I just want to kind of recreate that scene. It'll just be like a small little hallway with a couple, with a doorway at the end, and then maybe some rebels and stormtroopers, maybe put Vader in the middle of it, his big entrance. So it'll be a pretty basic MOC, but I'd like to get that done. I mean, I might not have enough bricks. I'd have to destroy this because I'm going to need a lot of these white pillars to be able to pull off that MOC. So anyway, let me know what you think. Tell me what you think of this MOC. Give me more suggestions down in the comments. And I will see you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.